Okay, so today we're going to go over how to draw Venom here on the iPad, okay? I'm going to be using Procreate, but you can use anything you want, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to explain it to you as we go along, all right? You can be a complete beginner, preferably this is for beginners, so let's get started, okay? Venom in side view. So with Procreate, we have right here at the top right-hand corner, you can check it out, we work in layers. The reason you work in layers is because you can kind of, it's just clean and it's organized, and I'm going to show you as we go along. I'm using an Apple Pencil. You have to buy this separately. I guess you can use the regular cheapy styluses as well, but I like using that. So let's go over here and start on one layer. Go with the brushes here, and I tend to use my cartoon brushes over here. If you want to know where to get those, go to the link in the description, and you can buy these brushes here. I think for like I forget what it was, $5 or less, but I kind of use them for like cartooning and things of that sort. Kind of calibrated them. So real quick, let's go over the simple shapes of Venom in side view. Oops, one moment. Yeah, the opacity is all the way down. Opacity is how much you can see through it. So you do that is you go to the layer, press that N, and you can slide it up and down. But let's put it all the way up right now. So we're gonna go over here, and I like to think of Venom like a hamburger, right? Think of a hamburger that's opening up. You got these two halves of a hamburger, right? And this is on one layer, so remember that. We're kind of forming kind of our under sketch. So think of an open hamburger talking. Let's draw like the neck over here, downward over here, pull underneath. Let's just say we have the underside of the neck here, and then the rest of the neck down to the chest area over here on this side. You can kind of afford to be messy on this because this is, again, under sketch. There's going to be teeth in this area, so we're just going to put some placeholders in our hamburger, right? And then we're going to have the tongue come out over here. This is just the shape that we're going to follow, by the way. And then we're going to do something with this, trust me. Over here, find the eye, shape of the eyeball. So we have this under sketch, and what I'm going to do now that we finish this pretty quickly, we're going to go over here, and I'm going to go to create a new layer above here. You can press that plus sign to create a new layer. Procreate's $10, by the way, guys, so you can easily get that. Go to layer 2, but before you go to layer 2, go to layer 1 right here. And by the way, if you like this kind of stuff, I'm going to try to post an iPad lesson in addition to a regular traditional drawing lesson every day. So hit the subscribe, click the bell notification, and definitely hit that like if you like these types of lessons. So I'm going to go over here to opacity on layer 1. Then I'm going to lower it pretty low so it's see-through. Then I'm going to select layer 2. Alright, gonna go over here to my brushes, maybe pick like a smaller brush. I'm gonna go to like cartoon thin. You can change the sizes over here on this side. See how it's like a slider bar, how big and small you want. And right here is the opacity right below that for the brush, like how opaque you want it to be, how see-through, how not see-through. Let's keep that at 100 and see what it looks like. Yeah, that was pretty good. So we're gonna go over here, I'm gonna pull up and kind of find some waviness on the, oops, let me see, on the top part of Venom's eye. I want to make it thin. Pulling up. So we have his eye, which kind of looks like a big bug, but the top of it kind of looks like there's flames on it. Gonna go over here. See how you're drawing on top of this layer? So the cool part is this layer, we can delete it or screw it up, and then we still have this under layer, right? So to help us with proportion. That's what's cool about the layers thing, is I don't have to think about where things are placed anymore. I have my hamburger down there, and I can go on top of it to do this. Again, like I said, if you want the brushes that I use, these, go down to the the description right now, and you can go buy the brushes that I'm using, the ones I use every day right here. They're basically cartooning brushes. I use it for this too. I might make some more custom brushes specifically for kind of maybe comic characters like Venom, but right now these I'm using right here. Go over here, the lip. Oh, that's another thing. If you want to do an undo, take these like 2 fingers and touch the screen, and it's undo. If you want to redo, go with 3 fingers, touch the screen, and redo. It brings it back. Gonna go right here, the lip, right there. Kind of that smile. Gonna go over here for the front of his head. Curve right there. Back of the head. Curve back. Gonna go over here and I'm gonna pull down. Oops. Pull down for the smile, right? For underneath the mouth right there. It's gonna reach the top of my hamburger there. And I'm gonna form the skin right here. There's like a little bit of skin that lizards have. It's on the side of the face, or side of the mouth as it opens up. You see it a lot on dinosaurs, on depictions of dinosaurs, and you see it on Komodo dragons and stuff like that, on reptiles. So Venom has it too, in most designs. Let's go over here to the teeth. See those teeth we put as placeholders? Now I'm going to go over here, I'm going to pull down, pull up. And I'm going to go a little bit more precise, right? The other time I was just putting in like a placeholder. Now I'm going to be kind of changing the size of the teeth there, try to make them look maybe a little thinner. I'm going to take a little bit more care. Don't forget to hit the like I was saying, if you want more iPad stuff, because I'm going to be putting a ton of Procreate stuff here. I didn't know how many people... I noticed that I had a lot of requests for the Procreate. Go over here to the bottom lip, down here to the jaw, pointiness of the jaw, and I'm going to pull it back here. Kind of cutting through. You don't have to follow that hamburger exactly. We just want it as a placeholder. Curve over here to the back of the jaw, pull up. Gonna go underneath here, pull back for the neck, under the neck, downward over here for the sternocleidomastoid. It is a cord that goes from the back of the neck down to the pit of the neck. And if you want to learn about anatomy, there's always the Skillshare lessons also in the description. I talk all about anatomy on those. Now here, the chest itself. Fill it in over here for the muscle of the chest. And you can put like, put a line right here for the top of the chest and the arm there. Let's go over here for the teeth underneath. Pulling up right there, pulling up. Just pulling these kind of nails, these curved spikes right there. And now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna find the tongue. Oops. So easy. Pulling in, pulling back, like so. So now we got enough in where I'm gonna turn off layer 1. I'm gonna uncheck that, keep it on layer 2, and now look at that. We have almost a finished Venom. Now you can really just kind of do whatever you want. If you want to throw little lines right here and give it a little bit of shadow. If you want to fill in, like, if you want to fill in something, you can grab the color over here on the top right, drag it over and drop it. And you could even fill him in that way. I don't want to do that though. I don't like that look for him. I kind of want to see like the muscles and stuff. So I will fill it in for underneath the neck. And I might do it a little bit more around the tongue here. But it's totally not necessary. But you can fill in some other stuff over here too, like the tongue. Let's go over here. You have the tongue. And that's pretty much it for the line art. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And you can always, let's go back to dark. I can select here, right, on this kind of color wheel. Go over here to the black. And I can throw in more kind of lines over here. Again, if you want to just fill in the whole layer, you can do that. I don't want to color in my line art though. I want to leave it exposed. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Another thing you can do, this is a tip, quick tip at the end. You can fill in this area over here in the back, and that gives it depth. Anyways, that's enough for this lesson. That was a very, very, very simple Venom. If you want to see a more complex Venom, I can do that on here as well. Just reach out to me. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Do not forget the brushes. Go take a look at that. They are in the Gumroad. There's also some free stuff on there as well. Go check out that Gumroad. There's a whole lot of stuff on there that you can take a look at. Like I said, there's a free lesson on how to like draw the head, kind of measurements, and like I said, go take a look. Thank you so much. Don't forget, every stroke you do, every art stroke, you are going to become a better artist. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.